Live from Chase Field. A National League matchup getting underway between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Arizona Diamondbacks. Hi, I'm Nicholas Callis, and welcome to this broadcast here on MLB Network, and we're going to get right into the game now. Zack Greinke on the mound for the Arizona Diamondbacks. The Diamondbacks, who made playoffs in 2017 after signing Greinke to a large deal, did not make playoffs in the year 2018. The World Series going on right now, but this exhibition matchup about to get underway. Standing against Jose Bautista, he takes swings and misses at strike one to get the night underway. Bautista had a roller coaster of a 2018 offseason. He signed with the Braves middle of the season to play third base, got released 2 weeks later, ended up signing with the New York Mets, and was later traded to the roller coaster of a year ever since playing a long time with the Toronto Blue Jays. Curveball swung over and missed, out number one. So Jose Bautista strikes out on 3 pitches to Zack Greinke. That's out number one, and here's Odubel Herrera. He's been playing with the Phillies for a while now, been part of their rebound. Although they haven't made playoffs in a while, they had a pretty decent year, finishing near second in the NL East. Swing and a miss, 0-2 is the count. They finished second to the Braves, who ended up winning the National League East this 2018 season, as that changeup's taken for ball one, first ball taken of the night. Zack Greinke into the windup. He pitches. That misses outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Greinke, who was a longtime Dodger pitcher, went to the NL West rivals, the Diamondbacks, and he's been pitching for them. He's just finished his second full year in 2018 as Herrera swings and misses for out number 2. And here is the power-hitting young man, Rhys Hoskins. Ground ball to third. Eduardo Escobar there. He will throw over to first, where Paul Goldschmidt completes the force-out, inning over. No runs, no hits, nobody left on base. We'll go to the bottom of the first. 0-0 between the Phillies. Diamondbacks coming to bat. Standing in leadoff hitter A.J. Pollock was out for most of the 2017 season with an injury, but he's been playing center field for the Diamondbacks ever since. Pollock, the right-hander, facing the right-handed pitcher Aaron Nola, as Pollock swings and misses 0-1. Aaron Nola came out of nowhere. He was a young prospect for the Phillies, actually made the All-Star team this year for the National League. That pitch swung over and missed. It's 0-2. And he's been the ace of this staff, although it's arguable that Jake Arrieta would have been the ace after he got signed in the offseason, as that pitch has popped up, and it hits the ground, foul ball. So Justin Bour couldn't get there in time, and new life for A.J. Pollock. Ground ball to second base. Played by Cesar Hernandez. They'll throw over to Justin Bour to complete the force out, 1 out. Standing in now is Eduardo Escobar. So Nola and Jake Arrieta, I don't know which one's the ace for this team, but Nola certainly has been pitching well this year as the young player enters his second full season with the Philadelphia Phillies. Eduardo Escobar, the third baseman, the switch hitter, batting from the left side, check swings, but the home plate umpire says ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out in the inning, no score yet. So we're at Chase Field, home of the Arizona Diamondbacks. 2 balls, 1 strike now on Eduardo Escobar. Swing, fly ball, left field. Rhys Hoskins and Odubel Herrera almost collide, but Hoskins calls off Herrera right at the last second. Catch made by Hoskins, 2 outs. Bring up the number 3 hitter, left fielder David Peralta, standing in against Aaron Nola. Peralta swings at the first pitch, ground ball. Cesar Hernandez fields, throws the Bour, inning over. So no runs, no hits, nobody left on base. Phillies and Diamondbacks tied at 0 as we go to the second inning. There's Maikel Franco standing in, another young player on this Phillies team. A power bat, playing third base, and oh my goodness, Zack Greinke has gone down with an injury for the Diamondbacks in the second inning. That was definitely unexpected. I don't think anybody expected that. So for some odd reason, Archie Bradley, the setup man for the Diamondbacks, will come in and pitch now in the second inning. He's got that giant beard. He hit a triple in the wild card game against the Rockies just a year ago, back in the 2017 postseason, before the Diamondbacks got swept by the Dodgers. Rockies had their share of joy this year in the postseason, beating the Cubs on the road in the wild card game, but also suffering the same fate of getting swept by the Milwaukee Brewers. Grounded to third base. Escobar with the sliding stop. He'll throw to Goldschmidt, but it's not in time. And now here comes Torey Lavulo, the manager of the Arizona Diamondbacks, coming out to argue the call. So there's the throw from Escobar to Goldschmidt. Franco almost beat it out. So the Diamondbacks elect not to challenge it on a very close play. That pitch fouled off. Wilson Ramos stands in now. Ramos was traded from the Tampa Bay Rays to the Diamondbacks around the trade deadline, which has since been moved to August 1st. Just a couple years ago. Here's the 0-2 pitch on the way. Swing, fly ball, right field. There's going to be no problem for Steven Souza Jr., who will catch it and throw it in. Out number one. Franco does not tag at first, so he'll retreat back. In 2017 is at his home ballpark at Marlins Park, but since been traded to the Phillies after the Marlins kind of are out of contention. Marlins rebuilding now after making a lot of trades, including Christian Yelich going to the Brewers, Marcell Ozuna going to the Cardinals as Franco was running that ball foul. Ozuna to the Cardinals, and Giancarlo Stanton went to the Yankees. Here's a slide step pitch, foul ball. Archie Bradley on the mound. Archie Bradley replacing an injured Zach Greinke here in inning number 2. No balls, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Good curveball by Archie Bradley. And down goes Justin Bour for out number 2. Standing in now will be the number 7 hitter, Cesar Hernandez. Switch hitter bats from the left side. Pitch. Check swung, but that's a ball. It's 1-0. 1 ball, no strikes, 2 outs in the inning. Franco off of first. Pitch. Soft line drive into right field. That'll fall in front of Steven Souza Jr. for a base hit. Souza Jr. will throw it all the way to third base. No runners advance past second base. So Franco's on second now. Hernandez on first, and that'll bring up the rookie shortstop Scott Kingery. 2 outs, 2 on. Curveball swung over and missed. He was well out in front of that. Strike 1. No balls, 1 strike. Here's the pitch. Fastball flied toward right field. Steven Souza Jr. will once again be involved in a play. This time he makes the catch. Inning comes to a close. No runs on a couple hits in the inning. No errors in the inning, and 2 men left on base. Go to the bottom of the second inning. No score between the Phillies and the Diamondbacks. Curveball swung and fouled off to Paul Goldschmidt, the all-star first baseman. Goldschmidt, one of the underrated players in the National League for sure. He's been on the MVP ballot for several years now. Has not won an MVP yet in the National League as he pops that pitch to Cesar Hernandez at second base in shallow right field, out number 1. Setting in now is Daniel Descalzo, the former the former St. Louis Cardinal, who's now playing for the Arizona Diamondbacks. I got tongue twisted there. No balls, 1 strike. Pitch on the way, swing, ground ball, sharply hit up the middle. Scott Kingery from shortstop makes a running throw over to Justin Bour, out number 2. The young player making an outstanding play for the second out of the inning. And standing in now is Steven Souza Jr., who checks swings, but the home plate umpire says he went around, strike 1. Souza Jr. steps out. So Steven Souza Jr., who once played for the Washington Nationals and the Tampa Bay Rays, is now playing for an Arizona Diamondbacks team who was in contention for the playoffs in 2018, but again fell short. Just a couple games. You had a couple really good teams in the Los Angeles Dodgers and Colorado Rockies who did well, so well that they had a tiebreaker game. Souza Jr. running off first, ground ball to first base. Bour throws to second, not in time. The return throw from Kingery is not in time. Both runners are safe, and that's going to go on as an error on Justin Bour. So with 2 outs, the number 8 hitter, pitcher spot, Archie Bradley, will stand in. Pitch gets away from Wilson Ramos, so both runners advancing. Steven Souza Jr. goes down to third. Nick Ahmed goes down to second, so both runners in scoring position for a relief pitcher. And although relief pitchers don't get a great rap for pitching, relief pitchers don't get a great rap for hitting, Archie Bradley Archie Bradley actually hit a triple in the 2017 wildcard game against the Rockies. Scored a couple runs on that. Well, fly ball from the pinch hitter John Jay, so the inning is over after a one-pitch fly ball. Aaron Nola gets out of trouble. We remain scoreless between the Phillies and the Diamondbacks as we head to the third inning, and now another starter is going to come out of the bullpen. It's Patrick Corbin, the left-handed pitcher. He'll face Aaron Nola to start the third inning. Phillies playing on the road at Chase Field, home of the Arizona Diamondbacks. Aaron Nola's not a terrible hitter. He's not known for his super bat, though. Certainly more known for his pitching. 2 balls, no strikes. Here's the pitch. Change up. That's a ball. 3 balls, no strikes. You'd think a pitcher would get the benefit of the doubt on a pitch like that, but no. Nola's discipline's paying off. That's called a strike. It's 3-1. You have to think he might be taking all the way, considering he's a pitcher. You don't want him to swing the bat. You want Corbin to throw as many pitches as he can, and yes, he's taking all the way. Full count now. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Aaron Nola receiving the pitch from his counterpart, and a slider swung over and missed. Nola can take pride in the fact that it took 6 pitches to retire him. Patrick Corbin newly out of the bullpen. Zach Greinke was injured entering the second inning as Jose Bautista grounds it to shortstop. And Nick Ahmed will throw to Paul Goldschmidt, and Bautista doesn't even touch first base. 2 outs. Standing in Odubel Herrera, who's 0 for 1 tonight. Pitch inside, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. Here's the pitch. Swing grounded, pulled to first base. Goldschmidt steps on the bag. Inning over. No runs, no hits, nobody left on in that inning. We'll go to the bottom of the third inning. It's no score between Philadelphia and Arizona. Aaron Nola pitching to Alex Avila, who's batting in the number 9 spot. And on the first pitch, he grounds out to Justin Bohr. 3 unassisted. Put that in your scorebook, out number 1. Lineup resurfacing now as A.J. Pollock will bat. He checks swings, but it's a strike, 0-1. Swing and a miss, good curveball, it's 0-2. So this game right now being played by 2 experienced to show players as that pitch is hit well to left field. Left center field. Running after it is Hoskins, but it gets over his head and bounces over the wall. It's a book rule double for A.J. Pollock, the leadoff hitter. So with 1 out, here's Eduardo Escobar. Escobar was acquired in a trade from the Twins and actually signed a deal as the 2018 postseason was going on to rejoin the Arizona Diamondbacks on a 3-year deal. So Eduardo Escobar will be playing baseball for the Diamondbacks for the next 3 years, provided he doesn't get traded, but he's inked to a 3-year deal. Catch is made by Herrera. The throw directly into third, tagging up and successfully going to third is A.J. Pollock. So a runner on third now with 2 outs, and David Peralta standing in. Aaron Nola comes set with a runner on third in the form of Pollock. Ground ball softly hit to second base. Cesar Hernandez throws to Justin Bohr. Inning comes to a close. No runs on 1 hit, 1 man left aboard. We'll go to the 4th inning. It's no score. The scoreline's the same except for an error committed by the Phillies as we head to the 4th inning. Swing and miss by Rhys Hoskins, a guy who has a lot of power for this Philadelphia Phillies offense. That's a ball. It's 1-1. One ball, 1 strike. Hoskins fouls that pitch away. It's now 1-2. So this game being contested now by 2 veteran the show players, Chris Lee and Sam Robinson. That pitch is fouled off. Chris Lee playing for the Philadelphia Phillies. Sam Robinson for the Arizona Diamondbacks. And Chris Lee actually currently holds a 1-0 record for broadcasted games so far. And Sam's 1-2 in his last 3 games. That pitch caught by Steven Souza Jr. on the warning track for out number 1. And down goes Rhys Hoskins for the first out of the inning. Here's Michael Franco, who beat out an infield single his first time around. Both these players, this is a very good matchup. We're seeing a good game already. It's a little interesting to see how Sam Robinson's going to rebound from the Zach Greinke injury. Nick Ahmed throws to Paul Goldschmidt, 2 outs. And down goes Michael Franco. He's 1 for 2 now on the day. Zach Greinke was injured in the first, or excuse me, injured pitching in the second inning. So Wilson Ramos swings and misses for strike 1. Archie Bradley Jr. came in and pitched the second inning, and then Patrick Corbin is now pitching the third inning as Ramos hits that ball to right field, and look out, hot tub, it's gone! Home run, Wilson Ramos, the all-star catcher in the American League, puts the Phillies up. It is 1-0 with 2 outs here in the top of the fourth. Justin Bohr swings, and it's off of Paul Goldschmidt's glove as it squirts toward right field, and Justin Bohr safe. It'll be an interesting decision how they're going to score that. It's a base hit. So the Phillies offense is rising a bit. Here's the switch hitter, Cesar Hernandez, batting from the right side for the first time tonight, with the lefty Patrick Corbin on the mound. Here's the kick and pitch. Good slider, it's 0-2. Phillies up 1-0. Wilson Ramos just homered. That fastball was a bait pitch. Good discipline by Hernandez. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Justin Bohr leads off first. Changeup, swung over and missed. Inning over. Well, let's take a look at this replay. There's Wilson Ramos waiting on that changeup, hitting it the other way, and Patrick Corbin gives up the first run of the game here in the top of the fourth inning. We'll go to the bottom of the fourth inning. Paul Goldschmidt will stand in against Aaron Nola. Hanging slider, hit well to right field, but not well enough. Out to play that is Jose Bautista, the veteran outfielder, and that's out number 1. 1 pitch out, and standing in now is Daniel Descalzo for the Diamondbacks. Grounded to second base in shallow right field. Cesar Hernandez throws to Justin Bohr, 2 outs. Aaron Nola's only thrown 32 pitches for the Phillies so far. A 2-pitch inning here so far, and here's Steven Souza Jr. Curveball that misses 1-0. Now a 3-pitch inning, 33 pitches total. Aaron Nola averaging less than 10 pitches an inning to this point. He's doing pretty well. No score yet through 3 2/3 innings for the young right-handed pitcher. Curveball hit well to right center field. That is going to fall in front of Herrera, and that's going to skip past him. It's going to take multiple hops before hitting the wall. Herrera getting it in. On his way to third is Steven Souza Jr., who will be safe at third base with a 2-out triple. And Nick Ahmed will stand in now. Nick Ahmed is 1 for 1 today. Had a base hit his first time around. And it looks like moving the pitcher spot to the number 8 spot in the order is not going to pay off for the Diamondbacks. Nick Ahmed will he won't get 4 pitches anymore. He'll just get sent down to first because, new rules of baseball. And standing in now is Patrick Corbin. You can't imagine they're going to take another pitcher out of the game, so Corbin will hit in this situation against Nola. Runners on the corners. Nick Ahmed representing the runner at first. Steven Souza Jr., the runner at third. Pitch getting away from Ramos a little bit. Both runners. Well, no, now. Oh, Nick Ahmed's going to take second base. That's going to be scored a wild pitch. Steven Souza Jr. thought about going home, but he remains at third. So both runners now in scoring position. 1-1 count, ball 2. That misses outside. Phillies lead 1-0 after a Wilson Ramos home run in the top half of this fourth inning. That pitch misses inside, 3-1. And a dangerous power bat, catcher Alex Avila waiting on deck. Sinker called strike 2, 3 balls, 2 strikes, and a very pivotal pitch coming in this game right now. Nola comes set, Nola kicks, Nola pitches, foul ball. Patrick Corbin keeping his bat alive. It's ever so important that he gets on base in this situation. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Curveball swung over and missed, inning comes to a close. So no runs on 1 hit, 1 intentional walk in the inning, and 2 men left on base. We'll go to the 5th inning. Phillies lead the Diamondbacks 1-0.
Number 4.
Scott Kingery, the young shortstop, will stand in, facing the left-hander Patrick Corbin. Corbin entering his 3rd inning of work. Zach Greinke was injured back in the 1st inning. Archie Bradley pitched the 2nd when Greinke got injured. So now Patrick Corbin acting as the starter of this game, pitching extended innings. One ball, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch to Kingery. Line drive up the middle, past the head of Patrick Corbin into center field for a base hit. A.J. Pollock will get it in quickly, so runner remains at first. That'll bring up Aaron Nola. Certainly in a sacrifice situation here, looking to move Scott Kingery into scoring position. Nola showing bunt as Corbin comes set. Corbin steps off. Here's the pitch, slide step. The bunt goes toward third. Played by Escobar. Throws to Goldschmidt. The sacrifice works. Score it. A 5-3 sacrifice bunt. Scott Kingery in scoring position now, and here is Jose Bautista. Swing and a miss, strike one. No balls, one strike. Jose Bautista at the age of 38 swings and misses. No balls, two strikes, one out in the inning. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike three. So three pitches, and down goes the imposing figure of Jose Bautista, out number two, and here is Odubel Herrera. 2 out. Kingery rounds third. Kingery scores. It's an RBI single for Odubel Herrera. The 26-year-old out of Venezuela gets the RBI single to put the Phillies up 2-0. Runner goes, pitch, misses, throw down is well in time, and going back to first and being called safe is Odubel Herrera. He was dead to rights at first base, but Goldschmidt puts the tag down late. Won't matter though. Escobar throws to Goldschmidt after a ground ball by Rhys Hoskins. Inning comes to a close. Phillies get another run on the RBI single by Herrera, and as we go to the bottom of the fifth, the Diamondbacks trail the Phillies 2-0. Here's Alex Avila, the catcher, standing in now as he takes ball one. Diamondbacks playing at home at Chase Field. Aaron Nola throwing a gem to this point in the game, swinging a miss, strike one. Good breaking ball there by Aaron Nola. 1-1 pitch on the way. Here it comes. That pitch grounded softly to second base. Played by Cesar Hernandez. Thrown to Justin Moore. That's out number one. Standing in now is A.J. Pollock. Center fielder for the Diamondbacks will take ball one. It's 1 ball, no strikes. Pollock was a first-round draft pick for the Arizona Diamondbacks. He was a college man out of Notre Dame. He's been playing for the Diamondbacks ever since. Made his debut in April 18th of 2012. Here's the 1-1 pitch to Pollock on the way. That curveball hit on the ground to the shortstop, Scott Kingery. Thrown to Justin Moore, 2 outs. So the Diamondbacks right now having some trouble getting offense started. Standing in now is Eduardo Escobar. That pitch misses, ball one. Escobar traded from the Minnesota Twins this offseason as that pitch is fouled off. Escobar was not a draft pick. He was signed out of Venezuela. Made his debut in 2011 with the Twins. That pitch hit to right field, and that pitch is gone. Jose Bautista doesn't even run to the warning track. That was way out of here. A 440-foot blast by Eduardo Escobar. And the Diamondbacks are on the board. It's 2-1 now. Aaron Nola giving up his first run of this game. Here's David Peralta standing in with 2 outs in the bottom of the fifth. 1 ball, no strikes. Nola only thrown 52 pitches to this point. Fly to right field. Bautista tracking it. Bautista makes the catch. Inning comes to a close. So 1 run on 1 hit. It was this mammoth home run by the veteran Eduardo Escobar. Diamondbacks trail the Phillies 2-1. We'll go to the 6th.
Blake.
Standing in now is Maikel Franco. He's 1 for 2. He singled earlier in this game. He'll face Patrick Corbin. Corbin entering his 4th inning of service so far this game. Zach Greinke was injured in the first. Archie Bradley pitched the 2nd inning, and Patrick Corbin's been pitching ever since the 3rd inning.
0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes. Nobody out yet here in the 6th. That pitch misses. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Corbin's only thrown 37 pitches in his 3+ innings of work. It's now 3 1/3. Maikel Franco 1 for 3 after striking out, and that's 1 out. Here's Wilson Ramos standing in now, the catcher of the Phillies. He hits a fly ball to right field. A little bit of showboating from Steven Souza Jr. He'll make the catch pretty easily. It's 2 outs. You see him do that little spin move out there that he did out in right field. 2 outs now, and here's Justin Moore. Moore does not have great numbers against left-handers, but obviously there was a right-hander starting this game. That's the reason he's in this position. Carlos Santana, the switch hitter, is still on the bench for the Phillies as that pitch is swung over and missed. It's 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs in the inning, and Justin Bohr hits a soft ground ball to shortstop where Nick Ahmed will field it. Throws it to Paul Goldschmidt to end the inning. Quick inning there, no runs, no hits, nobody left on base. We'll go to the bottom of the 6th inning. It is 2-1. Phillies still lead. Here's Paul Goldschmidt. Good sinker, strike 1. Goldschmidt getting ready for the 0-1 pitch. That hanging breaking ball is popped into shallow right field. Jose Bautista will make the catch, out number 1. One quick out starts the 6th inning for the Diamondbacks offense. And standing in now is Daniel Descalzo. Descalzo, the second baseman, playing for the Arizona Diamondbacks. That pitch misses, ball 1. Descalzo's played for the St. Louis Cardinals from 2010 to 2014, and he did have another team on his resume from 2015 to 2016. He played for the Colorado Rockies, and that was before they were any good and made playoffs. And now he plays for the Diamondbacks. He played last year in 2017 when they made playoffs, and once last year in 2018 that pitch hit to center field. Odubel Herrera will make the catch, 2 outs. Descalzo goes down, and here is Steven Souza Jr., 2 for 2. He hit a single and a triple in this game so far. Halfway to the cycle, and he might have another part of the cycle. That pitch at the left field, it's going to one-hop the wall. Rhys Hoskins picks it up. Rhys Hoskins throws it in, and Steven Souza Jr. is a home run away from the cycle here tonight. Diamondbacks trail 2-1, and here's Nick Ahmed, the shortstop. Swing, ground ball, fair down the third base line, past Maikel Franco. Hoskins gets it in. Scoring easily is Souza Jr., and on his way to second is Nick Ahmed with a 2-out RBI triple that ties this game at 2. So the Diamondbacks offense is prevailing now. It's 2-2. Brand new ball game, and Aaron Nola needs to work around this pinch hitter in the form of Ketel Marte, who will replace Patrick Corbin. So Corbin officially goes for 4 innings and allowed only 1 run, or excuse me, allowed 2 runs. Fouled off, it's 1-1. 1-1 pitch on the way, here it is. Soft ground ball, that'll be foul. Ketel Marte certainly known for his speed, not as much for his bat. He played for the Mariners for 2 years, and now playing for the Diamondbacks. That pitch misses, it's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
2-2.
Marte, born in Nazayo out of the Dominican Republic, made his debut in 2015 on July 31st. That pitch misses. Running down to third is Nick Ahmed, and he'll be safe. So Ahmed at third now, full count to the switch hitting middle infielder batting from the left side. That's ball 4, and you don't want him on base. Marte has a lot of speed. Alex Avila stands in as he fouls that pitch off. Avila has some power as well. Runner goes from first, pitch grounded to first, played by Bohr, who will throw to the plate. Ramos will apply the tag on Nick Ahmed to end the inning, and I mean, just adding a little more suspense to everything. 2 runs in the inning, or excuse me, 1 run in the inning for the Diamondbacks, and we got a brand new ball game. 2-2 as we go to the 7th.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Diamondbacks, number 29, Brad Ziegler.
So Brad Ziegler enters the game for the Diamondbacks as we go to the 7th inning. First guy to face him is Cesar Hernandez, who bunts down the third base line. That ball will go foul. Escobar touched it in foul territory, according to the third base umpire. Swing and a miss there by Cesar Hernandez. No balls, 2 strikes. Nobody out yet in the 7th inning. Pitch swung on, hit to center field, base hit. A.J. Pollock will play it on a hop. Leadoff single after being down 0-2.
Now back. Number 4.
So Brad Ziegler is not on the Arizona Diamondbacks roster. He's technically a free agent at this point, but they're still playing an 18 to show, so he's on the roster. That pitch dunked into left center field, a base hit. Runner safe at third and at second, so it is an RBI double nonetheless, moving the runner to third. So Cesar Hernandez now on third, Scott Kingery on second. The Diamondbacks looking to pitch around the pinch hitter, Carlos Santana. They're going to walk him intentionally. It's not even pitching around, it's just sending him to first. So bases are loaded, and here is Joey Bats, Jose Bautista. Bautista just finished a year with the Toronto Blue Jays and has been around the league, as we said, played third base for the Braves. Well, he's not even going to get to hit. Asdrubal Cabrera comes off the bench for the Philadelphia Phillies. So, Asdrubal Cabrera played for the New York Mets. Once upon a time, he actually got traded now to the division rivals, the Philadelphia Phillies. The Phillies had a better chance of making playoffs than the Mets did, but the Phillies still came up short to the Braves. 0-1 pitch fouled off. It's quickly no balls and 2 strikes to the veteran middle infielder Cabrera. Curveball swung over, fouled off. Cabrera has played for a number of teams over the years. Started in Cleveland, played for the Nationals, the Mets, the Rays, and now the Phillies. As that pitch is swung over and missed for out number 1. That is a big out. And here is Odubel Herrera. Herrera has an RBI in this game tonight. The Philadelphia Phillies playing a little bit more aggressively here with the bases loaded. A lot of swings. Another swing. That pitch fouled off. No balls, 2 strikes. 1 out in the inning. Game tied at 2. Top of the 7th. And the bases loaded. Phillies have a golden opportunity to score. An attempted bunt on the same pitch. 3 straight breaking balls. 3 strikes. 2 outs. And now it's up to Rhys Hoskins facing Brad Ziegler. That pitch misses, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. Here's the pitch to the young power hitter. That pitch misses. It's 2 balls, no strikes. And now Ziegler's going to have to get his command back together and throw a strike, and he does. A sinker. 2 balls, 1 strike now. Breaking ball, hit to left field, going back to the wall. There's no doubt about it, it's gone. Rhys Hoskins hits a grand slam home run for the Phillies to give them a lead. It's 6-2 here in the 7th. And Ziegler does not get out of trouble that easily. Fly ball to Maikel Franco. Inning is over. But let's watch this swing one more time or we won't. That's amazing. A Rhys Hoskins, he shows off the power. If this game counted in the season, that would have been Rhys Hoskins' 35th home run. No balls, 1 strike to A.J. Pollock after his team has now fallen down 4 runs. It's 6-2, bottom 7th. No balls, 2 strikes. On the mound is the former All-Star Pat Neshek for the Phillies. That changeup's hit on the ground. Past Maikel Franco into left field, a base hit. Rhys Hoskins will get it in quickly, so A.J. Pollock will be stuck at first with a leadoff single.
Now batting, third baseman, Eduardo Escobar.
Here's Eduardo Escobar. He homered earlier in the game. Runner goes from first. Throw down from Ramos is well in time. Pollock changing his mind, and now Pollock going to second. So Scott Kingery didn't throw it soon enough. So A.J. Pollock will get second. That will be a stolen base. Now Pollock in scoring position with nobody out, and Eduardo Escobar at the plate. That sinker barely misses. 3 balls, no strikes. Pat Neshek in 2018 pitched 30 games, 3 wins, 2 losses as that pitch is a strike. Had a 2.59 ERA out of the bullpen with the Phillies. Not too bad. Made his debut all the way back in 2006. Was drafted by the Twins in 2002. That was a long time ago. 3-2 pitch misses, ball 4, and now trouble for the Philadelphia Phillies. Arizona Diamondbacks are waking the bats up again. Here's David Peralta. Peralta takes ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. And the Phillies bullpen is becoming active again. Jake Arrieta, the former All-Star and the former World Series champion, gets up in the bullpen now for the Phillies. 1-0 pitch misses. It's 2-0. Danger now. The Phillies just got a commanding lead, but they could give it right back. That pitch misses inside, and now Pat Neshek is not happy. Neither is Chris Lee, who is commanding the Phillies. 3 balls, no strikes. Chafin and Delgado in the bullpen for the Diamondbacks. 3 balls, no strikes. Here's the pitch to Peralta. That pitch called a strike, says Neshek. It's 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike. Pitch on the way. That pitch fouled off. It's 3 balls, 2 strikes, and a big pitch coming. 3-2. Here's the pitch from Neshek. Slider hitting the left field. Played easily by Rhys Hoskins. No tag from either runner, so A.J. Pollock will stay put, along with Eduardo Escobar. But danger coming now in the form of Paul Goldschmidt. Pitch misses. Ball 1. Another close sinker. Paul Goldschmidt has been an all-star since 2013 when he came in the league. He's been a really impactful player for this team, although the Diamondbacks in his era have not made it past the division series, losing to the Dodgers in 3 games back in 2017, the only time Goldschmidt's tasted the playoffs. 1-2 pitch on the ground to shortstop. Kingery backhands it. Flips to Hernandez for 1, to Bohr for 2, and grounding into the double play is Paul Goldschmidt to end the inning. So the Diamondbacks can't respond to the grand slam by Rhys Hoskins. Will go to the top of the 8th at 6-2. Phillies lead the Diamondbacks. So Wilson Ramos will come in. He hit a home run to kick off the Phillies scoring back in the 4th inning. That pitch popped up shallow right field, played by Daniel Descalzo, out number 1. Standing in now is Justin Bohr. Again, he was traded from the Miami Marlins before the trade deadline to the Phillies, who've really enjoyed his power bat. Again, Phillies fell short a few games to the Atlanta Braves, who won the division. Phillies finished in 2nd place as Ahmed throws to Goldschmidt for 2 outs. Justin Bohr retired. And 2 quick outs. Standing in is Cesar Hernandez. And a first pitch bunt with 2 outs on a breaking ball is fouled off. Here's the pitch that ball's foul. No balls, 2 strikes. Ziegler on the mound trying to get through his 2nd full inning. Here's the pitch. Breaking ball hit on the ground the other way to 3rd. Eduardo Escobar fields, throws to Paul Goldschmidt. In time, inning over. No runs, no hits, nobody left in the top of the 8th. We'll go to the bottom half of the inning. 6-2, Phillies lead the Diamondbacks. We're playing it. These 2 teams are playing at Chase Field. Tommy Hunter coming in, the setup man for the Phillies. We'll pitch the 8th inning, and his first assignment will be Daniel Descalzo, swinging a miss, strike 1. 5, 6, 7 hitters due up for the Diamondbacks as that pitch is fouled off. It's 0-2. Descalzo, Souza Jr., and Ahmed due up for the Diamondbacks. That pitch misses. It's 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch from Hunter. Breaking ball hit to left field. Rhys Hoskins will make the catch, out number 1. The Phillies wearing their throwbacks from the 1920s tonight. That's certainly bizarre to see. You only see that on real throwback days. Diamondbacks wearing standard gray alternative uniforms. 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the pitch. That pitch popped up behind the plate. Wilson Ramos had a gauge, and he makes the catch. So down goes Steven Souza Jr. for the 2nd out of the inning. 2 outs here, shortstop Nick Ahmed. He takes first pitch for a ball. It's 1-0. So Steven Souza Jr. will most likely not hit for the cycle today. He had a single, double, and a triple. Missed the home run as that pitch is flared to left, played by Rhys Hoskins, and down goes Ahmed to end the 8th. We'll go to the 9th inning. Phillies are up 6-2. Randall Delgado will pitch now, and I have a beef with Randall Delgado for the Diamondbacks. Back in 2014, Paul Goldschmidt got hit by Ernesto Frieri, and Delgado intentionally hit Andrew McCutchen the next night right in the back, and that caused McCutchen to have some back spasms and his career to get torn down. No, I'm just kidding. That's definitely not true, but Delgado still took a cheap shot at McCutchen, who's one of the most even-keeled players in the league. That's really all I remember about this guy. He's a pretty decent pitcher nonetheless. That pitch fouled off. Scott Kingery at the plate facing Delgado. So that changeup's called a strike. It's 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes. Foul ball. It's still 0-2. Delgado pitching from the stretch out of the bullpen. He's another setup guy for Arizona as Kingery swings and misses for the first out of the 9th inning. Phillies lead 6-2, and the big breaking score was the grand slam by Rhys Hoskins in the top of the 7th inning. Here's Roman Quinn standing in off the bench, and he bunts it and hits him right in the shoulder. And he's still going to bat. Tries to bunt again. That pitch fouled off. No balls, 2 strikes. That pitch misses. It's 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Swinging a foul ball. Still 1-2. Randall Delgado pitching in his first inning of work. Diamondbacks were plagued by an injury. Zach Greinke pitched the first full inning, and in the middle of his 2nd inning, he had an injury. That pitch is bunted toward third base. That'll cross into foul territory, and that will go down as a strikeout. So Quinn is out on just 5 pitches. And Asdrubal Cabrera, who came in the game late, hits one to left center field. That ball is gone. A 409-foot wall scraper, but it counts just the same. And Asdrubal Cabrera hits a home run to extend the Phillies' lead. It is 7-2. Here's Odubel Herrera. So Cabrera pinch hit for Jose Bautista and hits a home run in the process. Caught by Escobar, so down goes Herrera to end the inning. Phillies have a 7-2 lead going into the bottom of the 9th, and the Phillies will call upon their young closer, Sir Anthony Dominguez. And with the pitcher spot coming up, Randall Delgado will be pinch hit for. It's Chris Owings, the middle infielder. It's not the strongest of bats, and he won't help any on the offensive side here. That first pitch is hit to Odubel Herrera for out number 1. Sir Anthony Dominguez pitches quickly. Alex Avila, the catcher, stands in now as he takes ball 1. He's a veteran. 1-0 pitch popped up, foul territory down the first base side. Justin Bohr makes the catch by the Phillies dugout, and that's 2 outs. So here's A.J. Pollock standing in the last chance for the Diamondbacks. Chris Lee, if he wins this game, will be 2-0 against Sam Robinson, which is certainly a feat considering Sam is a veteran in this game. That pitch lined to left field. That'll get past Rhys Hoskins and roll to the wall. Pollock on his way to second. So 7-2, Diamondbacks still trail 5, but some life here. Now a runner in scoring position, and here's Eduardo Escobar, who homered back in the 5th inning. Foul ball, it's 0-1. Escobar got the scoring started for the Diamondbacks. Diamondbacks later tied it the next inning, but the Phillies, Rhys Hoskins hit a grand slam. This pitch hit to right field. That ball's gone. Eduardo Escobar hits his 2nd home run of the evening, and the Diamondbacks pull within 3. It is now 7-4. David Peralta stands in. He's 0 for 3 tonight. Representing, again, the last chance for the Diamondbacks, who have had an offensive strike so far. A double by Pollock and a home run by Escobar. But that pitch popped to center. Odubel Herrera gets under it. Herrera makes the catch. Inning comes to a close. Arizona Diamondbacks today, and a plague by the injury of the starter Zach Greinke might have very well costed this team the win today. 3 guys have homered for the Phillies. Rhys Hoskins, who hit the big grand slam. Wilson Ramos got the scoring started for the Phillies, and Asdrubal Cabrera hit a late home run to just extend the lead. Eduardo Escobar had a pretty good game. Steven Souza Jr. was a home run away from the cycle tonight. Both very nice offensive showings. It's just the grand slam by Rhys Hoskins was huge. Well, that'll do it here from Chase Field. I am Nicholas Callis saying so long. Thanks for joining us. Please sure to tune in next time to see if and when Sam puts a win on the board against Chris Lee here in these documented games. Once again, your final score: Philadelphia Phillies beat the Arizona Diamondbacks 7-4. Thank you for watching this on YouTube. Have a great night.